Alright, so he just guided me where to park my car on the boat.
It's quite a location.
Alright, so we are on the ferry!
Maybe you're on a boat.
Look at the road ahead. I just love it. Actually, look at the ocean. Ah, I'm so excited. So now we are getting on to the ferry.
This is the first time you're driving onto a ferry now.
Yeah, this is the second time I'm coming on the ferry, but alright, so he just guided me where to park my car on the boat.
It's quite a location.
Alright, so we are on the ferry!
Maybe you're on a boat. Mira?
And I'll show you the view. And that's the ocean, the island. And there's a speedboat doing something. Beautiful. So we are on the upper deck. Look at this. It's like a proper seating area with snacks, coffee and everything. Massive place. And I'll switch the view and show you the ocean. There you go. We are on our way to Seattle. And the ferry is moving. The deck. It's pretty windy. Wow! This is beautiful. Stunning. Stunning. So there you go. Can you see that another ferry? That's the one heading towards the island. So they're just crossing each other. And now we are getting off the ferry. So we have reached the testing center. They've just confirmed our details and they'll be preparing the vial and giving it to us to do a self-swabbing in the nose, and we'll just put it back in the vial and hand it over to them. So it's basically self-testing.
So, who's this? Can we confirm? Is this all correct?
Oh, that's our shot.
Alright, is that correct?
That's right.
Alright.
What was this again?
That's her.
Okay. So what I'm going to need you to do is put this in about an inch and then do 10 circles in each of your nostrils.
Okay.
How you'll get your guys' results. So you just scan the QR code. And results can take up to 72 hours, but they've been known to come back within 24.
Okay.
So feel free to check at 24 and see if they come back.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you.
So put it in about an inch and then 10 circles in each nostril.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. She'll hand you a piece of paper and you guys will be all set.
Yeah,
Sure.
she gave it to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, एक test हो गया. आप पूछिए. All right, so we completed the first COVID test. We got it done at a place called Helping Hands. We did not pay anything. It was free. They did not even ask us the reason for getting tested. Why I'm saying this is because in Canada, if you want to get yourself tested for COVID for traveling purposes, it's all paid. It's only when you have symptoms is when it's free. Whereas here it was free, irrespective. They didn't care about the reason why we were getting tested. We also have taken another appointment just in case if the results don't come timely for the first one, the second one does, like at least one of them sends us the results in the next 2 days so that we can travel back home over the weekend. So the second location where we are headed is a place which is run by Google. It's a Google project called Project Baseline. Again, it's absolutely free, and we are headed towards that place. Ashna just mentioned when she filled up the form online to get these tests done, she did choose international travel as the purpose for getting tested. So even with international travel being the reason, it's free here in the US. So we have reached the second location. Let's go through the drive-through.
Is it for Archana and Rahul?
Yeah, that's right.
That's really long.
That's really long.
Hold on. Withdraw. Front wall.
Alright, so we have got the second test done. We'll get the results in the next 2 to 3 days. Alright, so we have come to a mall here on Black Friday and have a look. So this is a store called Amazon 4-star. Whatever is available in this store has at least 4 stars on Amazon, and you'll get it at the same price as it's available on their website. Interesting store. So we are back on our way towards the island now. It was a hectic, tiring day. Enjoyed Black Friday sale. Heading back to the ferry. 5 minutes away from the ferry, and hey, that's Meera. And this morning, in fact, we were just discussing that should we actually consider living on the island, some island, and Ashna was like, yeah, she's really happy and excited about it. She's like, yeah, it's a small community. Everyone knows everyone. Kids grow up together. Everyone in the neighborhood. So it's nice. And I totally agree with all of that. But living on the island comes with its own drawbacks. First of all, if you need to travel somewhere, the first thing you have to consider is getting onto a ferry. So you'll have to time yourself according to the schedule of the ferry. These are all government-run ferries, so in case there's a strike done by the employees, then what do? Then you're stuck with just a limited service where if there's just 1 or 2 ferries leaving in a day from the island, you get stuck with that. Hey, look at the decoration. And then there are limited job opportunities. So that's another thing to consider. And if the island is hit by a storm or something and the electricity goes, it might take up to 2 or 3 days for the electricity to resume. So that's another thing. The services are not as quick as they are on the mainland. But it's a different way of living, which is beautiful. It's just a matter of choice of what's more important to you and what's not. You of course do not have those big malls and those fancy showrooms, but you have a cute little downtown which will have coffee shops, grocery shops, and then these small restaurants and family run cafes. That's the pricing. If you can see, adult $5.65 one way, senior is 65 and over 280, youth that's 6 to 18, it's 280, vehicle under 22, oh what's that,
Standard vehicle.
so vehicle and driver $10.10, and vehicle and driver, if the driver is disabled, it's $8.65. Hey, this is for the vehicle and this is for the passengers. 2 adults and 1
How
infant.
many passengers you got back
2
there?
adults, 1 infant.
Okay, 2 includes you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
You're heading over to the right, lane number 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And there comes the ferry. So they'll dock the ferry, all the vehicles will come out of the ferry, then lane after lane, these set of vehicles will be asked to board, and we'll head towards the island. This is what I was talking about, island living. The ferry is going now without us on it. So the ferry got full, so we'll have to wait for the next one. Time to get off the ferry.